All right. So we're going to talk about some Atomy goodies. Some for the tummy, some for your lips, and some for your hands. So get ready. Here we are. We're going to talk about China's luxury Pu're Tea, full of history and tradition. It's one of China's top 10 famous teas, carried for trade on the tea road, which happened to be the oldest trade route in human history. A tea of the Chinese imperial household enjoyed by Yang Gufei and Empress Dowager Cixi. Now, this has been recorded in Chinese literature, the supplements to the Compendium of Material Medicine, and the Dictionary of Chinese Medicine. So the Chinese believe that the Pu're Tea is a medicine, but we know it's delicious to drink and it helps us with our weight loss. Okay, Atomy Slim Body Pu're Tea, 30 packets in each one of these little boxes that it is. Okay, now the Pu're Tea is made using the highest quality tea from world-renowned Hawaiian tea factory. It's a special type of aged and fermented tea named after the Pu're region in the highlands of Yunnan, China, which has the best conditions for fermentation. And it's manufactured through fermentation by microorganisms of the Asamika tree. Now, here's the special patented fermentation process. They harvest the leaves from the tea tree. They dry them naturally in a well-vented area. Then they pile it together for fermentation. And then after it's fermented, they heat it up and do a hot water extraction. And then it's sprayed out for drying. Okay, the Pu're Tea is 34 more times concentrated than the regular Pu're Tea made from a boiled tea leaf. Can you imagine that? 34 times. And the Atomy patented technology, all the impurities from the tea leaf are removed while the flavor of the tea is maintained. The Pu're Tea is a traditional Chinese medicine. It's been around for thousands of years. And is actually one of the first teas in the world. Now, we have weight loss with our Pu're Tea, and I'm going to tell you how that works. When you drink the tea, you seem to have a fuller stomach, so you eat less. And I'm talking from personal experience here. So the Pu're Tea, you need this, go from this guy to this guy. Big difference here, but you got to maintain other things other than drinking just a Pu're Tea. So drinking any old tea won't help you lose the weight. No, it won't. You need to be up because it's consumed for the purpose of healing and good health. Our Pu're Tea here. Now, pour yourself a cup of Pu're Tea before or after your meal and drink it several times during the day. Now, you can drink it hot, like here. Now, if you want to have an iced tea, you need to make it with hot water and then cool down the water afterwards because the Pu're Tea doesn't mix well in cold water. But you add hot water to it, oh baby, and then let it cool down, you're ready to go. So it does this, it flushes your bloodstream of those nasty fats and oils. Imagine that. This tea can do that. So drink it often, just a few cups a day, and this is great. So what is it doing for us? Well, first of all, it's going to remove your bad cholesterol. That's the LDL. Then it's going to promote circulation and speed your metabolism, because we know that if you have a higher metabolism, it's going to burn that food out before it can be stored as fats. And promoting regularity. For those of you who are having troubles going, this may help with that, okay? And, ooh, baby, oh yeah, it tastes really good. But I gotta warn you, it is stronger than the teas you get in the tea bag. So if you don't want such a strong tea, take like half a sachet and put it in your cup of hot water and drink it that way. I like it full strength. Okay. So drinking any pure tea isn't the trick, but you must drink a high quality pure tea. And Atomy is the highest quality pure tea you can get. So you need to drink this high quality pure tea to get these great effects. And now we know doctors tell us a lot of things, but this one I happen to agree with. They say to drink 8 cups of water every day. However, what they really mean is drink 8 cups of clean water every day. And I just saw a blurb on the website a little bit ago about a water purification, water filter system. I can't wait till we get that here in the United States because I drink a lot of water and we filter our water, but I would rather be using the Atomy filters. Okay, no, here we go. Same thing with the tea. Quality is key. They're talking about the water. Good quality water, good quality tea. That's the numero uno. So find out more, start losing your weight, and go from this to this, and start feeling great. And you can start doing this today. Okay? All it takes is heat a little bit of hot, warm water, and then mix your tea in there and drink it down. There you go. Okay. Now we know life is too short for bad coffee, but the best choice we have is Atomy Cafe Arabica, whether it's black or whether it's what we call 3-in-1. Okay. The Cafe Arabica Black is 100% Arabica coffee that gives a deeper, softer taste and fragrance. So it's got a nice aroma, and I really like the flavor of this black coffee. I like it so much, I prefer it over other coffees I used to really like. I won't say what they are, but I like ours best. Now, the Arabica, the noble among all coffees. In Brazil, Santos, Kenya's AA, Jamaica's Blue Mountains, etc. These are a few of the names that the coffeeholics from all around the world refer to Arabica coffee beans. The Arabica coffee beans are grown in a cool environment between sea level of 1,000 meters to 2,000 meters. Now, the coffee beans are rare due to its minimal harvest amount compared to the common Robusta coffee. And we're going to do a side-by-side comparison in a second. The Arabica coffee bean also contains less caffeine and tends to be more expensive than the Robusta coffee bean. So get this, our coffee contains less caffeine than the other major bean out there. And what we're hearing from our folks in the Philippines is they like the cafe, the 3-in-1 coffee, because it doesn't hurt their tummy like the other coffees do. Keep that in mind because we're going to cover that a little bit. Okay. Our ingredients and contents of our coffee, the black coffee, is 87% instant coffee from Brazil, and then it's 13% roasted coffee from Colombia. Imagine that. The two best places to grow the coffee, and they're married together. How about that? So, by blending Brazil's freeze-dried coffee and Colombia's fine coffee powder, delivers a savory and sweet taste. Well, I don't know about so much sweet taste, but it is a savory one. The Arabica coffee is a result of selecting the finest coffee bean. And then 13% of the fine coffee powder is included, and the coffee's traditional richness and mildness can be tasted. And they add something to it to protect the freshness of coffee, which is a little bit of nitrogen inside the stick. Okay? Now, here's our comparison of distinctive features. The Arabica coffee is on the left and Robusta is on the right. The Arabica is oval-shaped and flat, has a curled line in the middle. The Robusta is relatively smaller, round-shaped, straight line in the middle. So if you go buy beans, now you know what to go look for. Okay. The distinction, the variety of taste in the sense, the Robusta has a bitter taste. The Arabica is 70% world production amount. The Robusta is only 30%. The major producers are in the Arabica, Brazil, Colombia, Mexico, Guatemala, Ethiopia, Tanzania, Kenya, Rwanda, etc. For Robusta, it's in Vietnam, India, Africa, Indonesia, and some areas of Brazil. Remember the elevations. Okay. The altitude, here it is, between sea level and the 900 meter to 2,000 meter Arabica. The Robusta is sea level to 600 meters, okay? And the temperature that is grown at is 15 degrees to 24 degrees centigrade for Arabica. Robusta is 24 to 30 degrees centigrade. Now, the harvest distinction. The Arabica is difficult to use machinery due to lack of farming area in the foot of mountains. It's also relatively vulnerable to insects. The Robusta, you're able to harvest it in lower sea level and relatively endure against humidity and insects. The harvest method, mostly hand-picked due to difficulty using machinery for Arabica. So they're hand-picked. So that means the best beans are selected. The Robusta relies on machines. And we know what happens to machines. They don't care what they grab. So this sometimes lets in bad beans, tree branches, or extraneous substances. And we already talked a little bit about the shape for Arabica's oval-shaped curled line in the middle. And Robusta is small, round, and has a tight line, straight line in the middle. And our caffeine content. Arabica is relatively containing less caffeine, where our Robusta relatively contains more caffeine. And our taste and scent. Arabica, of course, very mild, contains a deep coffee aroma, which is a high quality. The Robusta is very bitter and contains less coffee aroma and low quality. Okay, and our price, of course, we know Arabica is relatively more expensive because of the bitter bean. And the Robusta is relatively less expensive because it's easier to harvest. Okay. Now, Atomy uses a micro grinding technology here. And the Cafe Arabica Black's premium coffee results from a hyperfine particle pulverizing technique and ultra freezing pulverizing technique. Now, the hyperfine particle pulverizing technique, it uses the existing grain of the bean. It's about 200 mesh. The black coffee is about 3,000 mesh by using a hyperfine grain pulverizing technique. The ultra freezing pulverizing technique, or otherwise known as freeze drying, uses a liquid nitrogen for minimum loss of natural flavors by freezing it at minus 196 degrees of ultra freezing temperature. Can you imagine a minus 160 degrees? We get cold when it gets into the 40s here. Imagine in the Philippines, they get cold when it's in the 60s, okay? But can you imagine that? Minus 196 degrees. And our feature is the constant throughout flavor, the smell, the color, and they're able to be pulverized into ultra fine particles. They're also able to pulverize the wet or semi-arid objects. The instant coffee manufacture method takes a roasted bean and turns it into an espresso extraction or liquid abstract. And then it's either frozen dried, freeze dried, or spray dried. And then you get the roasted content, okay? So the frozen dried is a rapidly freezing coffee extract. Once crystallized, pulverizing the crystallized extract, and finally drying. This again minimizing loss of flavor, scent. The drying the sprayed coffee extract method is the loss of coffee flavor and scent during the spraying stage. Okay. Now, guess what? Here we go, our Atomy Cafe Arabica. Enjoying your rich and mild flavor, also known as 3-in-1, because it has coffee, it has casein, and it has the sugars. And this is the #1 seller we have in our group. We cannot keep 3-in-1 coffee on hand for very long, okay? So our Cafe Arabica 50, again, is 100% Arabica coffee beans, 70% world production, oval shaped with a curved line in the middle, very mild, contains deep coffee aroma, and it's relatively more expensive. But guess what? The black coffee costs more than the Cafe Arabica 3-in-1. Okay, so our Cafe Arabica is a premium coffee mix with our 100% Arabica coffee bean and milk casein. The Atomy Cafe Arabica uses the 100% Arabica coffee beans from Brazil. Now, Brazil is the world's largest coffee producer, and it gives us a well-balanced and rich, delicate flavor. Now, the natural casein is milk, but we want to use natural casein instead of the sodium caseinate to minimize the artificial process and to preserve the natural coffee flavor. See, the natural casein comes from the milk. The sodium caseinate is manufactured, and we know we don't want anything manufactured in our food and beverages. Okay, now we're going to go to the natural casein or in the milk. Now, if you look at the diagram up here, or the table, it got the fat, the lactose, and the proteins. This is regular milk. Now, when you get into skim milk, you lose the fats. But when you get into the casein, you lose the lactose and the fats. So I just kind of explained it real quick, but I'm going to tell you, among the 3 main components of milk, fat, protein, and lactose, one without fat skim, and the casein is the protein obtained once the lactose has been removed from the skim milk. Again, the sodium caseinate is a chemical synthetic that is made up of casein and sodium for higher solubility. And since the natural casein is insoluble in water, the sodium caseinate has been widely used in the food. Okay, so the natural casein doesn't mix well with the water, so they use that sodium caseinate instead, but not Atomy. But with the development of technology that makes the casein water soluble, natural casein is used as a base creamer ingredient. That's what makes ours better. Okay. Now, how to fully enjoy your Atomy Cafe Arabica. Place the instant coffee in your happy mug. Make sure your mug's not sour. It has to be happy. Happy, happy, happy. And then fill it with hot water to the 100 milliliter mark or whatever your cup could take. And then stir until completely dissolved. Mix it up real good. Okay? Now, if you have a cup that'll have a lid on it, seals real tight, then you can shake it, not stir it. Be like James Bond there, eh? Okay, and then enjoy the rich, mild flavor of Atomy Cafe Arabica. Ooh, now we're going from coffee into Atomy Avocado, 100% extra virgin avocado oil. Now, this is from the Hass avocado from Mexico. Now, Hass avocados are the best avocados you can get in the world. And Atomy uses 100% cold press on this extra virgin olive oil. Okay, we have distinct differences between oil grades. Other oil grades such as virgin, pure, and blends are extracted at high temperature. This changes the oil smoke point, the color, the flavor, and nutritional profile. Among the many oil grades, extra virgin oil retains the most nutritional value and taste. And guess what? Atomy has the extra virgin oil, but if you go to Costco, because people like comparing Costco, the virgin oil is what they sell. So it's not as high quality as our Atomy, okay? Now, one of the healthiest oils on the planet, 100% extra virgin avocado oil. This oil is full of healthy fats such as oleic acid. It's considered as one of the top super foods for a healthy lifestyle. So replace genetically modified and highly processed oils to Atomy Avocare 100% extra virgin avocado oil. So replace your modifieds to Atomy. And if you're an Atomian, you should be doing that regardless. Okay. The healthy lifestyle with a superior flavor. Again, the Hass avocado from Mexico for premium flavor. We are 100% cold pressed extra virgin oil, which minimizes loss of nutritional benefits, retaining the color and the flavor of the avocado. It is also Mexico's largest manufacturer of avocado oil for superior quality avocados. And of course, it's 100% directly imported from Mexico, fresh and flavorful. All right, so we go over here to our nutrient-rich, high-level monounsaturated fat. We have healthy eating, no cholesterol, no trans fats, no carbohydrates, no sodium or sugars. The high smoke point is optimal choice for high temperature cooking. And it's been trusted worldwide. I say it's trusted worldwide. That's the key. Okay, rich in monounsaturated fat. Over 70% of avocado oil consists of heart-healthy monounsaturated fat. The monounsaturated fat may be effective in increasing your HDL. That's your good cholesterol, while reducing the bad LDL cholesterol, as well as triglycerides. And here's an example of monounsaturated fats in cooking oils for 100 grams. Avocado oil, 70.6. Sunflower seed, 19.5. Grapeseed, 16.1. Down to coconut oil, 6.3. Healthy eating, 0 cholesterol, 0 trans fats, 0 sodium, 0 carbohydrates, 0 sugars. But we have a bonus, omegas 3, 6, and 9. And I like this really good for cooking. Okay? The nutritional rich benefit of the avocado oil is listed by the Guinness Book of Records as the most nutritious fruit on the earth. It has been selected as one of the superfoods 100 by Time magazine. And again, it also has a B-cytosterol, proanthocyanidins. Wow, that's a mouthful. 18 amino acids and vitamins A, C, D, and E. So get your avocado Avocare and start using it. Because of our smoke point at 271 degrees centigrade, it's perfect for high heat cooking. The avocado oil is very high smoke point. So what happens is it takes a high temperature to get it to smoke. That's what that means. And it will not burn or smoke until it reaches 271 degrees centigrade. And here's just a little example of that. Okay. This is flavorful and healthy addition to your dining table. So incorporate the highly versatile, easy to use avocado oil into your daily diet. And here's some delicious ways you can do this. Drizzle it on any salad. Pan searing, sauteing, and grilling vegetables and meats. You feel like scrambling your eggs or cooking an omelet? You can use your Avocare. Put it in your smoothies, and you can also use it for baking. Boy, my mouth is just watering thinking about that. Okay, now we're going to move on to your lips. What is your lip care? Well, mine is the Atomy lip treatment for ultra-nourishing lip treatment with shea butter and 3 types of moisturizing oils. The shea butter will leave your lips feeling moisturized. It's known as the natural moisturizer of skin used by African women for centuries. Helps deliver abundant moisture and nutrients such as vitamins and EFA needed for healthy skin. The rose oil leaves your lips feeling smooth, makes them kissable. Leaves your skin better conditioned by calming and hydrating functions with minerals, helps to recover tired-looking skin in a vibrant and silky skin. The avocado oil, guess this, we have avocado in our lip treatment too. It helps get rid of the dead skin cells on your lips. It's known as forest butter, containing abundant oleic acid and vitamins. Helps leave your skin feeling smooth. And it's great care for especially dry skin as it moisturizes and nourishes the skin. And we have olive oil here too, which helps nourish your lips. The olive oil has plenty of uses such as cooking and beauty treatments. It contains skin protecting factors, including tocopherol, polyphenols, and squalene. It's rich in vitamin E, unsaturated fatty acids, and it's responsible for maintaining healthy skin. So massage with olive oil, improving the condition of your dry skin. Wow, can you imagine that? Those all combined, and guess what? I use this one all the time when I remember it. Okay, that's the problem. But our lip treatment will, for delicate lips, for dry lips, cracked lips, chapped lips, and it helps remove dead skin cells on your lips. So apply your lip as often as desired to moisturize and nourish your lips. And yes, ladies, this can be applied underneath your lipstick for added moisture. How's that one? Put it on first and then your lipstick. Okay. So what do you use for luscious lips? Atomy Lip Glow, Rose Enhanced Moisturizing Lip Care. Now, I told you if I forget my lip treatment, I asked Senya, because when we're driving down the road facing the sun, I asked Senya where her lip glow is, and I'll put a little bit of that on my lips because it helps moisturize. Okay, our lip glow itself, SPF 15, is a 3-in-1 multifunctional project. It has a UV protection, the lip color, and provides lip care. Okay? So pamper your lips with over 50% hydrating essence. The lip glow glides onto your lips, leaving a lively, sheer, rosy tint while smoothing and conditioning to keep lips soft and supple. The UV protection helps protect your lips and keeps them looking healthy. We know SPF stands for sun protection factor of 15. And the color intensity responds to the level of moisture on your lips. And wipe your product surface clean before you go to reuse it. Now, this is where you have your lips with sheer, shiny, rosy tint. The color varies depending on the temperature and moisture of your lips. Now, this is the before picture. And when I use it, I only use it once, so it looks a little bit pink like this, but not that bad. Okay, so you can't even tell I'm wearing it. You apply it once, and now you see the brightness coming out. Okay, ladies got more moisture in their lips than I do. Okay, and apply it 2 to 3 more times, and you can see the pink tones getting brighter. Okay. So we have the rose oil for calm and vitalizing, the rose hip oil protection and moisturizing, and the shea butter for moisturizing and nourishing. And your avocado oil that contains vitamins for healthy lips. And here is our Atomy beauty star master, Jay Park, showing off her lip glow. Give her a big hand. Yay! Okay, next we're going to go from your lips to your hands. And this is a fairly new product, the Atomy hand cream. And the triple action formula helps moisturize both hands and nails. The salt seed butter and the hyaluronic acid have moisturizing benefits, while the vitamin E helps to strengthen the brittle nails. You leave your hands soft and moisturized, makes your brittle nails shiny and healthy. So it's a step 3 moisturizing system that keeps our skin and nails healthy. First, we have the moisture as step 1. Then our next one is balance care for step number 2. And number 3 is the protection, step number 3. How about that in a hand cream? Wow. I know I use this just to test it out, and it really smooths and moisturizes. Its soft texture, refreshing finish is non-sticky, fast absorbing, and lightweight. That can be applied repeatedly whenever your hands are dry. And again, soft and refreshing texture, non-sticky finish, can be used all year round. Very, very important, all year round. So how do we do this? We gently apply and spread a product on our hand and allow it to absorb. Then you massage the product all over from your fingers to your wrist, in applying on your cuticles as well. Okay? So tip 1, apply before and after nail art for a protective base. Wow. You could put this on and then do your nail art. And then when it's dry, you can put it on again to protect it. Apply repeatedly whenever your hands are dry for longer lasting moisture and for the fragrance of it. And it smells really, really nice. Arsenio tells me she really likes it. Okay. Our Atomy hand cream. I see an avocado there, don't I? Use it. Our Atomy hand cream, so use it. And that happens to be the ending of my presentation. And I want to thank you all for bearing with me. So thank you much, guys.